I'm Randy and I make candy, and tonight I'm making Snickers peanut brownies. Stick around. Greetings, my confectionery compadres, and welcome to Randy Makes Candy, where I help you make tasty treats that people love to eat. Last December, I saw this, and I thought,
oh yes, it will be mine.
But I couldn't find them at any of my local stores. I could buy them online, but only by the case. I finally found one at a Target store about 30 minutes from the candy kitchen. So off I went, and it was totally worth the trip. I mean, Snickers is one of my all-time favorite candy bars. And adding a brownie? Brilliant. As soon as I took a bite, I knew it was worthy of an RMC episode. So here we are. As always, I'd love to hear about your results if you decide to make your own Snickers peanut brownies, as well as suggestions for other recipes you'd like to see in future videos. Obviously, you're going to need brownies for this recipe, and you have two options. You can make them from scratch, or you can make them from a mix. I happen to have a box of Ghirardelli double chocolate brownie mix in my pantry, so that's the route I took. I didn't quite follow the directions on the box though. I didn't want the brownies to be too thick, so I used a 9x13 pan instead of the recommended 8x8. And since these brownies were going to be thinner and have a greater surface area, I had to adjust the time and temperature. I reduced the time from 39 minutes to 25 minutes and increased the temperature from 325 Fahrenheit to 350 Fahrenheit. This allowed the outside of the brownies to be properly baked without drying out the inside. I also folded 3/4 cup of peanuts into the batter before it went into the pan. In addition to brownies and peanuts, you're going to need some caramel and chocolate. These are Snickers after all. Hopefully you have some of the soft caramel filling I showed you how to make in this video. If so, just give it a few seconds in the microwave to make it easy to spread. If not, here's how to make it. You'll need 15 caramels, 200 grams of sweetened condensed milk, and 1/4 cup of butter. In a small pan over medium heat, add the butter and the sweetened condensed milk. Stir until the butter is melted. Then add the caramels and turn the heat to medium-low. Stir continuously so the caramels don't burn. When the caramels are fully melted, pour the mixture into some jars and set them aside to cool just enough that you can handle the jars. Spread some caramel on each of the brownies. Then put them in the refrigerator for about half an hour to let the caramel firm up. Melt or temper 372 grams of chocolate or melting wafers. I'm using milk chocolate to more closely replicate the original, but dark chocolate will work just as well, especially if you want to cut back on the sweetness a little bit. Dip a brownie into the chocolate. Let the excess drain. Then place it on a lined cutting board. Continue with the rest of the brownies and leave them on the counter until the chocolate sets. And that's it. Okay, let's give it a try. Slancheva. Oh yeah. This is definitely going on my favorites list. Maybe the top of the favorites list. It's amazing. Crisp, tempered chocolate, creamy caramel, crunchy peanuts, chewy brownies. This is a winner based on texture alone. And the flavors, well, you saw what went into this, so I'm pretty sure you can imagine how good it tastes. But why would you stop at imagining? You really ought to try these. If you enjoyed your time here in the Candy Kitchen, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for sticking around, and I hope you'll join me next time. I also Forded? I didn't Ford, I swear.